Hi folks, I've decided to do a quick series on some basic maintenance stuff. So today I'm going to hit an oil change. Now my car is powered by a 350. What I'm going to do today is basic to just about every Chevy small block. As I've always stated up front, I don't endorse any products. You guys can do your own research and make your own choices. For me, I use the Napa Gold filter. So given the age and the era that this engine was designed and built, I use Valvoline VR1. This is what I use. Again, you guys can use whatever you want. This is just what I use. The oil capacity of the Chevy 350 runs approximately 5 quarts. Once you put in your 5 quarts, run the engine around the block, get it up to temperature, let it rest, double check your oil level. If you need a little bit more, dump a little more in, no big deal. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get started showing you what I do. Okay everyone, so I have the car up a bit. I've got my safety set. For the Chevy 350, there are basically 5 steps to changing your oil. Drain the oil, remove the oil filter, replace the plug, replace the filter, and then refill with fresh oil. Those are the steps I'm going to go by today. Now I'm going to go ahead and drain the oil first. If there's water in it, it'll look like chocolate milk or a milkshake or some tan color. Fortunately, I don't have any water, so that's a good thing. If you have water in your oil, it could be indicative of a whole lot of different things that you don't want to have to think about, like cracked heads being one of them. Okay guys, so prior to putting your new oil filter on, my dad taught me when I was a kid to just put a light film of oil around the gasket to help it seal. Whether it actually seals or not, I don't know, but I do know that I've never had an oil leak from my oil filters. The torque spec for the Chevy 350 drain plug is 30 foot-pounds. There we have it. Step 1 was remove the drain plug, drain the oil. Step 2 was remove the oil filter. Step 3 was replace the drain plug. Step 4 is replace the oil filter. And now we're moving on to refilling the oil. I'm going to get ready to start refilling the oil. So on my motor, this Edelbrock Street Performer was the oil filler tube option. You don't need to have this to fill your oil. Most engines will have a breather cap and one of their valve covers. But oftentimes with the breather tube, valve covers, you also have these baffles that keep oil from coughing back up into the breather cap. When you refill your oil through that port, it takes a lot longer just because of that baffle in there. It just keeps the oil from flowing in more easily. Alright folks, so since I'm already here doing my seasonal maintenance, I'm going to go ahead and swap out my air cleaner while we're at it. I don't know if you can see the difference in this. I don't know if you guys can see the difference in the light. So there's the difference between the two filters. The one on the left is driving it from March through the middle of December here in the Baltimore area.